And so the real question, though, is why does it seem then that success is reserved for a few, and maybe even a few who are less qualified than you? What have they figured out that you haven't? Okay, so let's unpack it. Business is simple. You attract people with a problem and you solve it the fastest way possible. Now, people will hear that and be like, okay, yeah, sell them the solution. Well, that's one of the mistakes that people get into, actually. We're not selling them the solution. They're not interested in your solution. They are interested in the transformation. You are going to get them on board with the solution. Okay. But Beverly, how do I do that? How? Okay. How do you attract these new clients online without pressure, without using sleeves, and without spending hours on social media? You do it using this 3 systematic approach to acquire paid lead acquisition. So what does that mean? That means you get paid to get a lead, not a client, a lead. And that is the fastest, most efficient and sustainable way to start and scale a profitable business. Okay. And you're like, well, Beverly, what is that? Don't worry. We're going to talk about them. I'm going to break down the 3 systems that you're going to need. And I'm also going to give you a 4th system. Okay. But I'm going to give you the 3 systems. And you're wondering, but Beverly, how do I know that? Listen, you're hanging out with me and you've been listening to me, blah, 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 for the last 20 or so minutes. Okay. I've helped hundreds of coaches get started and scale both online and in person. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on this slide because you're not here for me. This is not about me. This is about you. Okay. But as a former district fitness manager for a national gym running 5 Manhattan and New Jersey gyms, I built 2 multiple 6-figure businesses online. And I've helped hundreds do the same. And what I have noticed time and time again, despite all the how-to content that's online claiming to teach you how best to use your content, the vast majority of professionals are still struggling, and they're frustrated, and they feel like they're begging for clients, and they seem to never feel like they're figuring it out. And if they're not begging for clients, they just have no way to grow their income, wondering, how do I scale when I'm already maxed at capacity? Okay. Especially if you are like me and you're used to being in that gym grind and that gym culture where you get up at 6 a.m. in the morning, and you went to bed at 8 and you stayed there all day because the only way to be there, people would say, to grow is just to be there. Okay. And so, of course, if you're anything like me, of course, you believe that you just need to work harder. You need to hustle harder, right? And then feel like the only way to grow is to just be online all day. Okay. And then when people start to tell you, well, oh, you just need to be, get as many certifications as possible. So I believed that, if I just got smarter, right? I literally used to get certifications. Like many of them have expired now. Okay. Cause I'm not training in person anymore, but I used to think, I just need one more certification and then I'll be ready. But the trouble was that it didn't matter how smart I was. I still was hustling every single day. Okay. And what I started to notice as a fitness manager was that the smartest coaches seemed to be the ones that struggled the most. And I'll never forget that I had this moment in October when I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to live in the gym every single day as I start to grow my audience? I missed my daughter's first Halloween because I was in closeout. And I thought, okay, I'm either going to build my dream or someone else's dream. Okay. So I left the gym and started to build my own gym essentially, but it was just online so that I could have more time freedom. And what I came to find out and what I came to discover, which I have now come to call the PT Profit Formula, which is the 3 pillars of performance, which essentially are the 3 systems that every successful business needs. Okay. And it starts with the profitable product suite, what I like to call the offer stack. Okay. And we're going to talk about this one today because when we can make our offer so good that they sell itself, okay, then all the messaging stuff that people talk about that we need, blah, 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 that will become less important. Okay, and I'm going to explain why. Okay, but then we've also got the powerful position. You cannot buy from the internet's best kept secret. And then when you have the powerful, the profitable product suite, which isn't just all high ticket, by the way. Okay. And when you have that powerful position that works synergistically with that purposeful plan, the strategy, and it's working synergistically together. Okay. You get to scale up, you get your time back, and you get to increase your profit without sacrificing your client results and without cutting out what you love to do. Because not all coaches want to teach a group program. Okay. So I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to walk you through how specifically we're going to put that offer stack together. Okay.